Hi ghosties, this is my ghostie. Yes, I've done this. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna put a bit warnings because I don't want any of you guys thinking that I'm doing this because many people requested. In fact, nobody requested me to like their suits. This is all me and what I think about the suits that I liked, that I pointed out. Now, I love all of the suits besides the OG entries because them are not too creative, so it's technically you guys randomly put on a suit that was relevant to the theme, but that's not counting, okay? So obviously I liked about 3 suits that's OG. So yeah, that's me not realizing. Whoops. Alright, let's go. So I already done a list, so first up is gonna be Mika. Alright, so what I like about this set, if you load please, is that it's not the same as everything else. Now, she was partly Maleficent and turns out to be a cannibal. So in a way, I could use imagination to a suit. So it's not exactly crowded with random ornaments. It's mostly just, she's creating a story, and I really like that. So yes, that was Mika. Next up is Erin. Now, what I like about this one is that she's looking more cheerful than the rest, because the rest is like with a hard bitch look. Now, what I like about her especially is that she's using creation with 3 suits, is mostly Demon Huntress, representing Witch Hecate, which is a part of the theme. Why am I using my pen? Whoops. I like how she used a different hair other than Witch Hecate or Demon Huntress, and some cards as well. So obviously she's like using witchcraft to make someone messed up or something. And again, I could literally use a story is whoops, my friend. Yes, my girl. Yeah, all I could say though is that she's looking more cheerful than the rest. That's all I could actually point out. So she's not looking like a badass, she's more looking like she's a young witch that's a kid that's making everybody's lives a hell. I really like the whole idea of that. Next up is Akari. Don't worry, they're not all top tiers, okay? So Akari, what I like about hers is that I need to get off it really quick because of animation. It looks Maleficent, but in a Chinese version, if you get what I mean. It's like she's using this voodoo doll. Yes, everyone's using this voodoo doll because of the voodoo doll. Of course, it's part of witchery. Da 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 da. And I like how she's using Tengu's wings, and I'm not jealous at all. I am. I'm completely jealous. She reminds me of like a demon. Ignore my conversation. I forgot. Just move on. Next up is Hope. So I think it's all the way down here. So let's look for Hope. And again, I don't want any of you to feel offended about the people I picked out. Like I said before, I loved everybody's entries. Okay, so this one is somewhat I love. This was the whole idea I wanted to go to, and she literally put my ideas into planning, and I thank her for that. No, I didn't request her to do this. It was just we had this same idea to use the cauldron and a bit of Lolita look, and she done exactly what I was wanting to do. Since the similarities of the ideas, I thought, yes, this is one of my favorites, because it was an idea that I was thinking about as well. But of course, I don't have Witch Hecate, which sucked. But yes, I really love this entry because of the similarities of an idea. Next up is Spider. So Spider, yeah, she looks more ghostly, but somewhat like a witchy ghost thingy figure. And she's using a lamp as well, a lamp over here, which you can't see. I love the whole idea that she put into it. Like, she's like a mysterious witch that you can't see her face. Like, oh my god, I could literally make a story out of this again with the story. I love the whole suits that's telling the story, so it's not all muddled up with ornaments and doesn't make any sense. Yes, I kind of like this. It's like she's having this lantern so people or kids, because witches tend to kill kids for youth. She's using this lamp to lead kids deep in the woods, and then she's to cut them to pieces for youth. So yes, I like to make stories for this. Alright, next up is Jamie. Did I want past Jamie? Alright, here she is. Alright, Jamie though, she's got cards all around her and she's got a cauldron and her hand is literally lifted up and to put some sort of potion into the cauldron. That's the whole idea I have in my head, of course. I love the whole idea with this. She's using her creativity to try and make people think that she's putting something into the cauldron and the cauldron's cooking it up. She's using cards as recipes so that she could curse someone, like she's making a potion to curse someone. That's the whole thing I love about this entry. Jane I. Why I chose this and why is it not so unique? Well, the thing is, it's totally different from the rest. She's like a witch in space. She's the one that controls the galaxies, and if one galaxy turns out to be a terrible end, then she's the one that puts a black hole. Boom. That's the whole idea why I like it. Okay, Jane I. Did I went past it? I don't know where she is, sorry. Well, she's not lower than me, that's for sure. Okay, we already on a toxic freak. Whoops, I chose the wrong one. No! Okay, toxic. Now, what I like about toxic is not too dark and it's not too creepy, and in a way, I love her creativity. Now, she showed me her entry beforehand, well, before I even made a video, and I truly loved it from the point on. So, what exactly I like about it is that she looks witchy as hell and she looks really old. Sorry. Is that when the witch looks old, she's out to hunt for kids again, for youth. That's basically what they're doing. Unless they're summoning a demon, then yes, sacrifices and all that. But what I like about it though is the whole traditional look. Like, it's not your typical Halloween kind of like look, it's more of a traditional look where she's getting old and she's getting tired of it and she wants to get some youth in her. So of course, that's the whole idea I got from Toxic's entry and I really love it. Angela. So what I like about Angela is that it's very unique to me. I don't know why, but when she entered this, when I first saw it, I thought, holy flip, I love this to bits. I don't know what I like about it, to be exact, is that when she's using this hair, it kind of suits the dress and the wings, also the veil as well, no matter how oddly coloured they are, but in a way she's trying to make this fit, and I love the whole thing that she puts together, no matter the colour changes, but I could see where she's going with this, and that's why I truly love it. I mean, dangerous sort of entry, but I really love it. She reminds me of Maleficent, but in a cool, witchy way, so I really love this and the whole thing as well. I kind of, brilliant work. Kit. Okay, Kake is a bit simple, but in a way I love this. Like, she's using the skeleton just to make herself look creepy. It is creepy, it is eerie, and I really flipping love this. She's not using the full kind of like set of Demon Huntress, whoops. And she's not using a full set of Witch Hecate as well. She's just mixing them both together. Like, she's using the popular creepy suits together mostly. And that's what I like about it. Like, she's equaling them out, and I really look up to people that does that. Next up is Hoppy. Last one. Now, what I like about this one is more ghostly and it's more calm as well. Like, she's not using so much black and not so gothic. Now, I love how she's putting all this together as well. Like, it doesn't matter if it's white, it doesn't matter if it's pink, just as long as it looks spooky. You could use your imagination for this. So, I'm sad that she managed to get this score, but at the same time, I'm so happy that someone literally went with a whole calm theme. Now, there's some witches that could, they could use absolutely anything. They could look like a tree, they could look like a beauty, they could look like anything. Now, that's what I'm looking for in this theme, but everyone's going with the same typical witchy look, which I'm looking for the complete different look, So with this one is completely different from the rest I've seen, and I got inspired by the different creativity from this girl. So of course, she's my leader of the association, but it's not favoritism. I could give you that. There's mostly people that I listed down that has no communication to me. Okay, so that's been out there. So yes, I like how pure it is, how bright, and it's not too dark. It's not too typical. And yes, it's like a bit of a misty look over here, even though it's a dragon. But in a way, I love this so much. Like, she's like a cruel witch whipping her whip at her kids to keep them quiet when they're caged up like holy fudge. But yes, that's it from me. And please don't feel offended if you haven't got a shout out from me. But again, I'm all about the fairness. And there will be a next time. Definitely be a next time. So really, you get 2 shout-outs from me if you're in my favorites. So yes. Also, I did like everybody's entries, so please don't feel butthurt. Okay, so have a nice life.